Shalom. I want to give all praises on the good the Yahweh, Shema Shava, Shema Kakadash. And the blonde to the outer apostle, great most ultimate truth, and peace, blessing and salutations to the hopeful elect. Like you see, man, this economy's eating up the asses. Yeah, we just sound that a little.
When are things gonna go back to where you can work and support your family without fucking stressing out? Seriously, my bills alone are $3,000 a month. I'm a single mom who receives fucking like $300 a month in child support for 2 kids. I can't do this anymore. I work every
You should have stayed with the dad. Instead of running off. Dumb hole. But, let's continue to watch.
single day. I get maybe a day off. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, I'll get 2 fucking days off. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of this. And I fucking forgot to pay my daughter's braces. And now I have to...
So that's the crazy thing, man. She thought she was going to be out here. Literally putting them down in child support and getting a whole bunch of money. But obviously that flopped. And look at her complaining. Crazy, man.
bring her in for them to remove them because I can't afford to pay it all off at once. I am so sick of this country. I'm so sick of how expensive everything...
I'm in a place financially in my life where I completely understand why people commit fraud.
fucking is.
Bruh.
Something needs to happen. Where I live, rent is insane. A 2-bedroom is fucking
That's crazy,
$2 grand.
Even then, that woman that just popped up talking about fraud. Lol. All I can say is, if she takes that makeup off, she gonna look nasty, bro. She gonna look nasty. Absolutely nasty. We don't want this. These people are funny.
I can't go to the grocery store and get a week's worth of fucking groceries without spending $300, $400. Gas alone, almost $4 a gallon. I have to drive all over my town for my job because I clean houses. I'm so sick of it. Something needs to be done. Something. These prices are insane. It's ridiculous. Nobody can fucking survive like this, especially if you're alone, you're single. You can't. Like, do I have to get a fucking roommate and rent out my son?
And even then, man, the thing is, you need to downgrade. But a lot of these women aren't going to do that. Because, as you know, the women in Babylon are prideful. Or should I say the women in America are prideful. So yeah, man.
Room and move him in my room? Like, this country sucks. It sucks. I'm sick of it. And I'm tired.
Bruh.
God, and I'm pissed. Fucking venting.
This economy is really starting to piss me off. My husband and I, we have done good for so long. So long. I struggled in the beginning. When my kids were little, I went to nursing school. My husband has a good job. We were doing good. Now I can't even pay my bills. I'm sick of this. I am sick of this. Spent $500 on groceries yesterday. At Walmart. Again. Like, what in the world? I'm so sick of this. I'm gonna have to get another freaking job. What are y'all doing to help get through this? Because I am sick of it. I am not used to being this broke, and I don't like it. And I did all the things to get me out of where I was when I was younger.
I'm so fucking depressed right now about my finances and just how I feel like my life is just such a mess and it needs sorting out. And it's just like, it feels so heavy. Like this year has just been so shit for money. Like, it started off so well, and then about springtime, it just went, and I'm just like getting so behind on everything. Like, I can't catch my tail, whatever the saying is. I'm just actually really sad about it all. Been applying for like part-time jobs and stuff. Stink. Been applying for part-time jobs, but like nothing's coming through properly, or it doesn't feel right. Like, because I still want to do something.
So, the first thing she can do is start spending money on makeup. I didn't even do these jobs, man. Where is it? Oh, that's nice. Strong men shall bow themselves. As it says, Ecclesiastes 12:3, and it says, in a day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves. So yes, those strong men becoming humble. And the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. You see, let us know, man. Bro, the jobs are flopping, man. People ain't gonna be able to pay anything, man. Now this woman here complaining about money. All of them are complaining about money, but yeah, man, it's over for you guys.
That I'm actually, happy with. But I think it's gonna have to come to something where I'm just doing a part-time job that sucks the fucking life out of me. Then I'll be even more depressed. It's like, it feels like it's no way out, and it's heavy. Yeah. So, if you're the same, maybe this video is just to say, like, you're not alone. So I'm going to really focus on building more of an abundant life.
I'm really struggling to find gratitude. And I'm sharing this because I know there's people that can relate. But right now, it's just really fucking hard. And I'm sitting in a car that I haven't been able to drive. Well, I haven't had a car in years. And I'm fucking mad at myself because I'm like, why are you still not happy? But listen to this. I just recorded a couple minutes and fucking deleted it. But you know what? I just want to say, I can understand why some people choose not to work. Because it's easier, and y'all hate on them all you want. But they cut my benefits. I'm working overtime, and I still can't afford to fucking live. And like,
Yeah, funny.
it comes down to even just basic needs. I don't
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Bruh. Wait, what was the scripture again, man? It was in my head, but now it's gone. But Lord willing, man. It comes back to my remembrance. Evil in the city, and the Lord. Yes, we got Amos 3:6. So a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid. Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? And they have done, man. The evil is literally for the purpose, man, of judgment. Literally. That's what the evil is. Going to tribulation, the scourge. But obviously, how do you spell scourge? Scourge. Guess that's wrong. Yeah, 216:9 it says, behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness. Yeah, let me read it again. It said, before these things, they shall not turn from the... Let me read it again. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn themselves from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So, yeah, man. It literally says here that they're not going to listen. And that's what the Lord's going to bring, that evil, man. Oh, praise the Lord, Shema.
Me and my kids don't live outside our means. But I'm gonna be so real for a minute, and I don't even care who hates me for this. I've had to even start traveling to stores outside of the immediate area that I live in because I was trying to get a discount at certain stores so I wouldn't not scan certain things. And it was always like food items and things that like they would have ended up throwing away anyway. Like, for example, pre-made grilled chicken breasts that they would have ended up throwing away, but I could take home and, like prepare a couple meals with it. Or fruit, or, just stupid shit like that that I've seen at food pantries that I know these places just end up throwing out. Because these places waste so much fucking food and they don't that's a whole nother story. But it's so fucking hard to just have faith and just, people say just, God will, God has a plan. God will make a way. But I'm lucky I didn't fucking get.
Really, you see what I mean? That's funny, man. Literally, the power that you worship doesn't even exist. But yeah, man. Keep praying to your false God, and even then, you're gonna find out it's fake anyway. You're gonna find out it's fake. Don't worry.
Arrested. They fined me with like a $500 fine, and I'm banned from all stores of that chain for like 5 years. And it wasn't even anything selfish. Like, I was literally trying to. Oh, fuck, I'm not gonna make excuses. There's no excuse for that. It was wrong. I know, I understand. But how are y'all affording to fucking live right now? Like,
Bro, it's as simple. It's as simple as this. The Lord is literally, you know, what I can say is, the Lord is with his servants. And in these times, they should be, in these times, they should be taken care of. It's crazy. Lucky man, lucky. My ears just laughing away. But yeah, man. Literally. No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything.
just want to be able to be grateful for the things I have, because I know that there's things, like, it could be worse. It has been worse for me specifically. Like, I have not had an easy life, but I haven't had like the worst life. So it's like, when I don't know. I hope I don't come off like pity me or whatever, but I fucking hate money. I hate money so much. You know, for a while I was able to live that like mentality, that faith-based lifestyle. Like, I just trusted that things were gonna work out, but it's like,
It's so funny. She hates money, but she loves spending it though.
you also have to balance the realistic factor of it. Like, you can't just not worry about things when you have the whole fucking financial responsibility and life responsibility of yourself and 3 children and a cat and bills and everything.
The
Like,
cat.
you can't just live this carefree, like, oh, everything will be fine. It's like, maybe it's my fucking broken brain, but I can't wrap my mind around, like, that it's a sin to worry. But lately, all I can fucking do is nonstop, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, worry about fucking money and how I'm gonna figure out shit. Like, how was I ever a drug addict? I don't understand. Like, obviously things were different back then. I wasn't alone, but like, even if I wanted to fucking use these days, I would never even be able to begin to afford it. Like,
50 Ways to See the World in a New Light, and the coolest book I've ever found. It is called The Book, and it is the ultimate guide to rebuilding civilization. It contains 400 pages of beautiful...
I don't know. I don't have anyone to talk to, so please don't get on here and like be mean. I'm not doing this for any type of pity or like, I don't want anything from anyone, I promise. I really don't. I'm just like, how can I remain faithful and a loyal servant to the Lord and just trust that He has a plan for me, and that this is just another, you know, part of that plan when bills aren't paid on trust and faith. And it's like, that sounds very awful to say, and maybe it is, but I don't know. I'm sitting outside of Walmart and I'm like counting everything up, and it's like, I can't risk like trying to get a discount anymore, because at this point probably fucking go to jail, and it's like, I don't know. If you made it this far, thank you for listening, but I'm gonna go try to make some magic happen. So I know like Easter's not about gifts or anything like that, but I at least want to cook my kids a nice dinner.
You're dumb as fuck. If you actually look into the word of that of Easter, you'll know that it goes back to the Pesach or the Passover, which crazy, bro, crazy.
It's like, oh fuck, man. How are y'all doing this right now? How are y'all single moms working that don't qualify for benefits? How are you surviving?
Does anybody feel like they just can't catch up financially? Like, do you feel like you just work so hard, but yet you're just...
Bruh, so many black women be looking like men. Bro, you're telling me she don't work like a man? Crazy, bro.
not really getting anywhere financially? Like, your money is just not really getting you where it used to get you back in the day? That is because of this simple concept. And not only do people that don't make six figures feel this, people that make six figures feel like this too. Exhausted, tired, worn out. And the reason is because our currency is being devalued every single day. So you guys remember back in like elementary school, we could go to the store with $1 and get a bag.
Let me let
Chips or get a hot dog, and $1 can take us far at the grocery store back then. And today, $1 can't take you anywhere. And that is because when there's so much of something that's available, it makes it lose its value. And that's what's happening to our currency. So what do I mean by this? Let's say that there's one Chanel bag out of 10 in the entire world. Because there's only 10 Chanel bags, right, in the entire world, the value of one is going to be very high. Now let's compare that to the price of one Chanel bag out of 100,000 in the entire world. That cost of the bag is going to be way cheaper than the Chanel bag that's only 1 out of 10. That's the same concept that comes with money. The government prints currency and prints money and prints dollars whenever they want to, which makes the value of our dollars go down. This is how the rich people are beating this feeling. They are buying Bitcoin. I'm buying Bitcoin. There's only gonna ever be 21 million Bitcoin, right? Ever made in the entire world. And when you put it in the terms of the same way that I just explained with the bag, it makes sense why the price is going up so fast. And it's also a reason why you need to adopt this mindset and start doing your research on Bitcoin, because this is what's going to save you. And no, it's not too late. No, it's not too expensive. One day it was $13 and now it's over $100,000. What do you think is going to happen next?
I'm about to be working 7 days a week, and I just feel like
that shit dumb as fuck. Literally, you're gonna go to Bitcoin. It's gonna be cut off as well. But yeah,
that's not normal. Every single time I try to save money, another huge expense comes up. First, it was Buddy, one of our cats, had a dental cleaning, and it was necessary, and it cost like $1,000. We thought pet insurance would cover it, but they said no. And I got my wisdom teeth removed, which was super expensive. Just went to the dentist for the first.
bruh. You see what I mean, man? These Edomites be living on lavish and shit. Bro, she's not gonna get through the inflation, fam.
First time in like 3 years, aside from my wisdom teeth check-in, and I found out I've got all these problems. I take really good care of my teeth, but I have these two front teeth are like receding gum lines because I guess I'm brushing too roughly, which I didn't think I was brushing too roughly at all. I thought I brushed fine. I brush twice a day and I floss every night, but I still have 3 cavities that I have to get filled. One of them is not a new one; it's like an old one. I guess the filling like chipped, and so all that's gonna be $1,000. On top of that, they also said that some of the problems they're seeing in terms of like, I guess like the cavities and different things is because they're in between my teeth because the bottom ones are crooked. So I can't, I guess, get in there enough or something. So they also say I have to get Invisalign if I don't want everything to get so much worse. So I'm gonna have to get Invisalign too, which I did have braces and Invisalign as a child, but I was so bad at wearing my Invisalign, it just didn't work, and I just completely regret, like, what a waste of money for my mom. So that's probably gonna be like another, I'm assuming Invisalign's gonna cost like $1,500 or $2,000 or something like that. And I have to start doing that soon. And on top of that, I start grad school in August. And I've been saving for grad school. Like, literally, I've been so so frugal. $700 of every single one of my paychecks every 2 weeks goes towards my school. And that's a big chunk of my paycheck. But now it's like I'm not even saving the amount I wanted to save, because every single time I get to a good amount, every single time I end up saving a new expense comes up. Like my car's had so many problems. My last car got completely totaled. Now this car that I bought off my mom has like the bottom like casing fell off, and then I had to replace the starter. And I mean, it's a 20-year-old car, and it's got like, what is it, like 230,000 something miles on it. So it makes sense. It's just extremely frustrating. And I don't know, I just needed to complain because I don't understand how we're supposed to afford all this crap all the time. Like, I'm good with my money and I'm working hard and I'm trying, but my God, it feels like I should have started saving when I was like 12. Anyway, just really stressful. I'm very grateful to be in the position that I am in, and I
Shut up, disgusting, fam. Job 9:24. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered up the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And yeah, man, let us know that these so-called white people are the wicked. And even then, man, bruh, I go to the book of Psalms. But yeah, let's just get straight to the point. Verse 3: false envy of the foolish, when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. So this is clearly talking about the wicked. As you can see, yeah, verse 11, it says, and they say, how doeth God know? And it's their knowledge in the Most High. So yeah, the prideful man. Then as it says, verse 12, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. So there you go, man. The earth's been given into their hands, and now the kingdoms is falling apart.
I know that I have a good job. It's a very hard time to get a job right now, and I'm very grateful for where I am. It's just hard to believe that I am in such a good place, and there's still so much expenses that I'm struggling to be able to meet. It's just, this world's so fucked up. I don't understand how we're supposed to afford any of this. And I feel like I'm doing everything right, like I'm trying, but it just feels like I also don't want to spend.
Yeah, thank you.
My 20s not having any fun at all, but now I feel like I should just cut out the fun I do still have, you know? Like, I shouldn't be going to grab a drink with my friends or, you know, ordering in on a Saturday night with Tommy, like.
Right, come here, look. See that? 2018, yeah? That's when I got my car. Now come here. 2020.
I don't know. It's just frustrating. Every time I'm just trying to be grateful when there's an expense that comes up that I did save money and I do have money for it. I'm not in debt yet. I'll be in debt when I go to grad school, but I'm not in debt yet. I'm so grateful. My mom paid for my undergrad school. Like, I have so many privileges and so many things to be grateful for, but oh my gosh, it's just so overwhelming. And I just feel like I just feel like there was nothing in school that taught me this. And like, I didn't used to be good with my money, but I really am right now, and I am trying. Even before I was saving for grad school, like, I always put money in my retirement account and in my brokerage account, my investment account. Like, I feel like I'm trying to do everything right. Anyway, if anyone's in the same boat, I'm sorry, because it freaking sucks. Like, I just got a paid internship, which I'm excited about, but I'm about to be working 7 days a week, and I just feel like that's not normal. But I need the extra money if I want to save up to my goal. My goal is to save at least $10,000 to help with grad school, and I had enough that I scheduled it out. I was going to make it to my goal, but now I'm not even close. I finally made it to the $4,000 mark, and then all these expenses came out, so now I'm at like $3,000 or something, and it's going to be even less than I have to pay for Invisalign. So yeah, I'm sorry if you guys are feeling it too. I just felt like I had to complain a little bit. I don't know if this is relatable, but I just feel like so stressed, and I feel like there's so many things that you have to do right all the time. Like, I'm supposed to eat healthy, but that's so expensive. I'm supposed to go to the gym, but then I have no time for myself. And those are things that I like to do, but then feeling like I'm trying to do everything right, and then I'm still falling short, just feels like crap. Anyway, my break's almost over, so I have to go back in. That is.
It sucks, but people are really drowning right now. Looking at the comments for my video about rent prices was like honestly depressing. You know, it's so many people out there that are in these situations, these circumstances where they can't afford their rent. Like some of the prices that people were saying for the square footage that they were getting is insane. And I think this tells us one thing, that a lot of people are struggling financially. And let this be a reminder.
Nah. Babylon is falling. And it won't come back again.
That you should take what you see on social media with a grain of salt. Somebody just got a new car, they, going on vacations. It's not to say that people can't afford to do these things right now, but just take it with a grain of salt, because most likely they're struggling, they're drowning too. I've even seen people comment down below saying like, oh, should we still be paying 50-50? Should it be the man 100%? And hey, I may tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie, man. 2 incomes is more than one, especially during these times. Comment down below what your rent prices are in your city, because people need to see that this is all over. It's not just where you're at. And most importantly, God bless.
I don't know, maybe I have the wrong idea about it. Y'all keep saying dep this, dep that, save this, save that. The whole thing is like, I don't know. Maybe it's me, maybe it's my personal experience. I just known too many people that didn't even make it to 30, literally. So, like, I'm not saying I shouldn't save for the future. I shouldn't have a retirement plan. I shouldn't put up 401, all this other shit. That's nice. Great. Nice. But the thing is, like, you need to live life now, I feel like, personally. I'm never going to get this time back. I'm never going to get these years back. I'm never going to get this year back. So y'all can save up for a vacation that might take me 5 years to save up for. And then what happens when I get to that 5-year mark and I can no longer do it? Things are way more expensive, so that's just out of the question. We got some type of crazy-ass ban where we can't leave the country, or I just not in a physical shape or mental shape to even be able to travel. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm irresponsible as fuck. I have no clue. I just know that if I can make a way to make shit happen, I'm gonna make it happen. And to me, experiences are more important than any of this material shit and saving up retirement funds, all this extra shit. I just don't care about that right now. I'm sorry, I don't.
That's crazy, bro. I'm talking about is this picture right here. I only just looked at it and realized it's a man. It's literally a man. Looks nasty, but look at them big ass hands.
Like, savings, yeah, cool, fine, dandy. But, like, for me personally, I feel like this country is already just going to shit as is. And it's, like, crazy expensive to live here. So, like, for me, I know y'all saying, like, oh, you need to save up expenses, bills, emergency funds, all this stuff, 401k, you want to retire, you want to pay down your debts. I don't give a shit. I'll change my name and move out the country. And y'all will never see me again.
That's the most stupidest thing you could ever do, bro. I hope she does do it, and as you can see what's gonna happen. All I'm gonna say is Trump gonna find you.
I don't know. Maybe I'm irresponsible. Maybe I don't think clearly. I don't know, y'all. I can't even think straight. I need a trip so damn bad I can't even think straight.
Hourly wage jobs are a scam. Because what do you mean I'm going to be working 37, 38 hours a week and, spend so much time there commuting back and forth and barely have enough to pay rent, barely have enough to get food, like feeling stressed every day about not having enough money. And like, I know, you just get another job. I would if it was that easy, and I'm trying. But in the meantime, this is what I have, and it's very frustrating, especially because they keep on, it's like, oh, well, you might be able to get promoted, you might be able to get a raise. How much is the raise? Gotta be 50 cents. Like, don't even. I don't know. I'm just frustrated. Yeah, like, what the hell?
I ain't gonna lie, if I knew the price of everything in the economy would be like this, I would have started saving in the 4th grade, like real shit.
$20 an hour to work this boo-boo head-ass job. Like, I don't understand. $20 an hour is not nothing. with the way the economy is today, it's nothing, you know? Spending 10 and a half, 11 hours at work a day, $20. Think about that, y'all. $20 an hour to sweat my butt off. Be sore, feet sore, dehydrated, sleep deprived because I'm working night shift, constantly tired. But I wake up and keep doing it because I have a family to feed. I have people that care about me, depend on me. I live in Arizona, bro. $20 doesn't even give me half tank of gas. But I'm thankful for a job.
That's crazy, bro.
This job is only temporary. It's only to get me where I want to go. I'm blessed to be in school, about to finish first semester with a 3.4 GPA, going for my Bachelor of Science in Marketing.
Yeah, you're dumb as fuck, bro. Watch him get all that stuff and then he won't be able to use it.
In advertising. I'm sticking with it, man. I run a side business too. Actually, 2 side businesses. What puts us in these
But you see what I mean? I don't want to listen to
low
this
paying
Steve.
job situations is not having a skill set. I am working on building my skill set to the point where I won't need this job. I tell myself every day, I am going to leave this place. This is only temporary. Think about it, y'all. $20 an hour in this economy, the cost of living, to raise a family, to provide for your family, to just do anything, it's not enough money. The government is stripping us of everything. It's going to get worse before it gets better. All I'm saying is, whatever you're doing, dreams, aspirations, goals, skills, all I'm saying is chase that shit. Don't give up, for real. I'm about to be 30 years old December 29th. Am I ashamed that I'm here? No. Everything is a learning curve. Some people never figure it out or find a purpose, but I'm going to find my purpose. I actually already have. If you're watching this video, keep going. I'm going to see y'all at the finish line.
I basically just want to explain how expensive things are in the world today by explaining my finances today and my finances a couple of years ago. So when I graduated from law school in 2021, I started out making $65,000 a year. That is all that I was making, $65,000 a year. I was living in Pensacola, Florida, and my rent was $1,400 a month, including utilities and all of that, but probably about $1,600 a month. And for the most part, I was splitting it with my ex-boyfriend at the time. I was paying around probably $800 a month, but there were a few months there where he lost his job, and I was like, you know what, I can pay the full rent, that way you don't have to worry about it. So for a few months there, I was paying $1,600 a month in rent. So now I live in Austin, Texas. My rent is about $940, and then we have utilities on top of that. So I probably pay somewhere around $1,100, $1,200 a month. And now I make $90 a year, and I get bonuses on top of that. So I usually come out to about somewhere around $95 a year. And when I tell you, I felt so much more wealthy making $65 a year. Like, I was able to put so much more in savings. Like, I was putting money in savings every single check that I make. And now I feel like I'm taking money out of savings every single check that I make. So it's not just you, it's everyone. We're all feeling it. Everything is just insanely expensive, and it's got to get better, or else I truly don't know how we're going to keep going.
I have a question. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Is everybody financially hurting right now? I feel like everyone I talk to, like my friends and even my family, some members of my family are just like, they've never been this financially strained before, or it's been, a long time. And I'm like, is it just me and what I'm surrounding myself with? Or is this like worldwide issues or countrywide issues? Yeah, is everyone really struggling right now, or is it just me and my friends?
I'm struggling harder financially than I ever have in my entire life, and I've come to a really gross realization. My self-worth, at least in my brain's perspective, is heavily weighed on how much money I make, and that sucks.
This is literally what majority of us make in 8 hours of work. Just this. This right here is why I learned all I could about these little pieces of paper right here, where to put it so I can make more of it, and that's why I teach others to do the same. Link in bio.
And bro, about the what was the plan there?
Temu, shop like a billionaire.
Sure. But I hate when them team app. What's it called, man? What's it called, man? Yeah, teammate ad. I hate when they come up, man. It's annoying as hell. But yeah, that thing's over now. So yes, I'm gonna give up prayers on the glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashem Dash, and Shalom.